Welcome back into the film room. I'm your host, Eric Turner. In today's Cover 1 Film Room feature, we're going to take a look at defensive end Michael Hoecht in his first action as a Buffalo Bill against the New York Giants. We're going to analyze the run game and his pass rusher pass game against the Giants. So let's start off with some of the bad. He did have a couple missed tackles, one in the run game, one as a pass rusher. Here it is early in the game, and he's trying to set the edge, and does a good job, as you can see, engaging and then bench pressing and keeping that guy at length, eyes in the backfield, tracking the ball, and as that running back bounces it outside, you see him disengage perfectly, but the speed and angle on the day. Here it is from the end zone angle. Here it is right near the hash. Once again, pretty good hand usage and stalemate at the line of scrimmage, working to keep that outside, that left hand free, but the speed of the running back and his ability to kind of lose a little ground to gain ground horizontally to get outside, of getting the lineman at arm's length, bench pressing him, playing with low hips, eyes still in the backfield. His eyes are actually outside here, which can deter a running back looking to bounce it. You see him set a great edge, move those feet. He doesn't go super deep into the backfield. He forces the cutback, and now you can see Andreessen step up, disengage from that block to make the tackle. So much better job of setting the edge on that play. Here's a zone run with him in a 6 technique, head up, I believe, but very good work. This is a veteran move, taking on this combination, not allowing that guy to climb to the safety who's coming from depth to fill, and that allows his teammates, including Andreessen, the ability to stay clean, stay free. Later in the game, the Bills are running a run blitz, a run stunt. You see him off the left side of the screen. Do a great job. They're sending someone off the edge, so what the D end and the D tackle are supposed to do is cross the face of their offensive lineman, take the inside gap rather than the outside gap they're aligned in. Boom, you see it. There's Carter. Here comes Hoecht into this open gap right here. Hamlin off the edge. Look at how fluid and athletic he is on this play. It's a cross chop, essentially an inside cross chop, but look at the Euro step and stride right there by Hoecht to clear need their defenders, especially their D-line, to convert pressures into sacks in 2025. All right, here he is, top of the screen. I want you to watch his snap anticipation, his burst. Kind of goes under the radar at times. You see him time those snaps really well. If I slow it down, watch as the ball is being moved. He's moving. He's one of the first that's moving. AJ is there as well. You can see he's got really good snap anticipation. That's why he's able to win the outside edge of the right tackle, try to lock it in with a rip, but Dart does a great job of climbing the pocket. You saw some of these snap anticipation and burst on the snap by Hoecht. He also has that speed to power element to his game, and you see that on this play. Even though the ball is completed, you see him get up the field into the chest of that right tackle, and then look at him compress the pocket, force Dart to once again manipulate the pocket and slide to his left. Very good work sensing that pressure from Hoecht. You see Hoecht comes so pressure. This time, speed to power, compressing the pocket, but just, again, another really good play by the quarterback at getting rid of it and completing it down the field. But I want you to watch it from the all-22 angle. This is something that I've noticed in his film, is his ability to change his pass rush line to the quarterback. So the speed to power is there. He sees the quarterback setting up, and look at how he attacks that spot in the pocket by the quarterback, and he kind of anticipates that the quarterback is going to climb the pocket, so he has that soft inside move driving to essentially the depth of the quarterback, and then anticipating that the quarterback's going to step up. He does, and that's why he kind of flattens out, but is not able to get there and make a play on the quarterback. But his ability to change his pass rush line as a quarterback changes his spot in the pocket is very fun to watch and see on film, and I think that's going to be one of the main reasons he is going to get a lot of pressures this year and get into the quarterback's face and end up at the foot of the quarterback often, because he understands, whether he's rushing with speed or rushing with power, how to adjust his line to the quarterback spot in the pocket. Similar play here, but you're going to watch him use a long arm off the left side right there. Look at him land that perfectly. That's winning first touch. When you win first touch, you usually get control of the offensive lineman. Watch the left hand, the outside hand, battling with that. And then once again, he gets to the quarterback's depth as that quarterback hits the top of his drop, and the ability to change his line to the quarterback's spot in the pocket continuously throughout a rush. Very good hand usage here. Look at how that long arm affects that right tackle. Gets that guy kind of skating backwards, and then his eyes are outside. He's getting to the quarterback's depth, and then flattening up. Here's his batted pass from the game against the same right tackle. Boom, long arm. First touch, 1. Outside hand, arm lift. Look at him control the outside hand of that right tackle. That right hand. And how that leverage and hand usage and placement allow him to control that tackle, to drive him back, to get under his pads, to get into the face of the quarterback, like I had said a couple minutes ago, to bat that pass down. That ability to understand where the quarterback's setting up, and to get there with good hand usage, whether it's speed or power, good hand usage, control and leverage, to get right at the foot of the quarterback, to create a pressure or make a play on the ball. You're going to see that from Hoecht a bunch this year. Look at it from the all-22 angle. Look at the angle he takes as a rusher. For many years, the Bills' pass rushers, especially off the edge, have struggled to bring quarterbacks down. There's no doubt about it. When we talk about pressures to sacks and not being able to get home. But they've also allowed a lot of guys to get outside of the pocket because they rush right by the quarterback spot in the pocket. Well, Hoecht is very good at recognizing 1, 3, 5, 7-step drops, getting to the quarterback's depth, not running past him, but transitioning to another move or another angle or making an adjustment to put himself at the quarterback to make plays. Hoecht is a guy that I loved studying in the offseason. He's a guy that the Bills admitted they've had eyes on him for several years, and that's because he can do a little bit of everything. He's versatile when you're talking positions. He's got that flexibility to play edge, play inside, play off the ball. He's kind of a joker type player where you can put him a little bit everywhere, especially in those odd alignments on third downs. You can do some different things with him. But he also is pretty good against the run, pretty good against the pass. He has a really good skill set in both areas. Comment in the comment section, and please subscribe to the Cover One YouTube channel. I am Eric Turner, owner of Cover One, host of the Film Room every Wednesday. Until our next breakdown, go Bills.